This is Spinnaker 3, and I wasn't around when Summer of Pain actually dropped, so when I got back home, I just asked in Vega's Discord, which will be linked in the description, what's the deal with Emma? And a good buddy of mine named DLL said, lots of options, don't get hit, I don't see a reason why Mojo wouldn't work. And you know what? I accepted his challenge. So what DLL said was pretty much true. You want to not get hit in this fight. I think Kabam has a really funny tip that says, try not to get KO'd. That won't end well for you. And they're right too. That's the strategy in this fight. So starting off with Mojo, I really want to get my prompts completed while taking as little block damage as I possibly can. This Emma has Oscillate, so block damage is going to hit very hard, which is why you'll see me try and go for as many light intercepts as possible. Now, obviously, when she has a bar of power, I'm not going to go for those light intercepts because you can get hit right in the face. And I tend to do 4-hit combos and back off. And the reason I do this is because I'm much more comfortable dexing Emma's specials when I have a little bit of space, because I find that she tends to throw it a little more when that happens. So right here, I'm at 5 persistent charges, or my 5 followers, and you can already see why Mojo is actually pretty good for this fight. His passive degenerations bypass any one of Emma's immunities because she is not immune to passive degenerations, and so he's able to still dish out a considerable amount of damage despite her armor and her diamond phase and the oscillate armor. All of those resistances don't stop Mojo's passive degenerations from doing their work. So right here, I'm just laying in with the special 2 strategy, taking a few blocked hits at sometimes, just to make sure that the fight is going smoothly, make sure that I'm able to get out of her specials completely, and I'm not just eating a special to the face. So right here, I get pushed with a little bit too much power to my special 3. I'm just going to throw it. I threw it a little early, it could be used to complete a prompt, but right now I'm just using it for the 5 degenerations that will be placed on Emma. Because Mojo does have a lot of damage in his kit, which is just great for getting past all of Emma's immunities, because this fight is long when you're using another champion. I mean, I did the science objective with Void, and boy was that a long fight. Now right here, I get smacked in the face on one of Emma's hits, because when she has that Fury buff, she gets really aggressive. And I get backed into my own corner and put at 14% health. As you can imagine, at this point, I'm starting to sweat a little. It's definitely getting to be a much closer fight than I'm really hoping to deal with. Right here, I have the idle prompt, but luckily prompts like idle and hold block, which are usually tough in most matchups, are actually pretty easy in this matchup, just because when Emma gets her diamond phase, she tends to turtle up, which means you have an easy opening to just stand still in one spot and complete the idle prompt like I did before, or you have this time to just hit into her block and force her to hold block until your prompt is completed. So completing prompts isn't really that big of a struggle in this fight. The main struggle is just staying alive, not getting hit, and not getting KO'd. And being able to deal enough damage in that window of time where you're not getting killed and KO'd, that's what makes a champ shine in this fight. And so that's why this fight could probably be soloed by anybody. The reason I chose Mojo is because, in case you're unfamiliar with my channel, I love Mojo. I have used Mojo so much that I am very comfortable using him. In fact, even though Ghost is supposed to be an easier option, I found it easier to use Mojo in the sense that I took less tries to get this solo attempt than I did with any of my runs with Ghost. So I'm a lot more comfortable in this fight, so I won't necessarily say that, oh, it's an easier fight than the other ones, just because this is mainly due to my own love for Mojo leading to a more skillful use of him. But once you do get around to figuring out how his prompts work, you can actually learn how to complete his prompts in scenarios where it would normally be difficult. You see right here, I get hold block, so I just wait, I let her hold block, and I hit in so that she completes the prompt for me. And then that is able to allow me to complete the prompt, not lose out on any followers, gain power, place degenerations on her, which is just making this fight go overall smoothly. Now, luckily, this is my third, I think, Summer of Pain solo with Mojo. I've done the last 3 weeks straight, starting with the Hydra Adaptoid, Sim Supreme, and this one. But right here, I launched the special 2 into the block, and I got scared for a moment because I did not mean to do that. My combo didn't finish for some reason when I tapped my special 2 button. And so right now, it's a much more dangerous game. I'm a lot closer to dying. So I'm okay letting this prompt slide if need be because I'm at enough followers that it won't matter. But luckily, she throws her special in the diamond phase, which is really hard if you've played this fight. And I'm able to just get an easy opening, complete the prompt. It wouldn't have mattered either way because I only lose 5 followers from missing a prompt, and this battle has gone on for long enough that I'm at more than 5 followers, right? So right here, I just need to punish a special attack, but she is being so stingy with her special when she's in diamond phase. So I'm waiting for this fury phase to hopefully let her throw it, and she does right away. I counter the special immediately into my special 2, and I'm really hoping that this finishes the job, and it is not. She's so close. She's at 1%. I just need her to throw one more special, but she's not doing it, so I decide to just special intercept her with my special 1, and the degeneration combined with the special 1 damage finishes her off, and that's lights out for Emma, as Mojo just does right there. So if you enjoyed this video, please let me know who you used for this Summer of Pain fight. I know it's getting pretty tricky, but I'm still happy that my boy Mojo is able to pull through. And if you enjoy this kind of content, please let me know by leaving a like and subscribing so that I know, and then I will try and make more content like this in the future, and I can assure you, Mojo will be in it. I'll catch you later.